Hey guys, Stan the Man here. Today we're just gonna be doing our WWE 2023 Survivor Series thoughts slash review. I'm not gonna talk about every little thing, every little tiny thing, but yeah. Without any further ado, let's get right into this. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna cut right through the bullshit. CM Punk returns at the end of the night. There was speculation about it going on for probably about a month or so here. It was in Chicago where CM Punk lives. Um, Holy freaking crap! I mean, I really was not expecting Punk to come back at all. I mean, I know it's been 8 years since all the stuff with WWE and all the problems and that, but I don't know. I really thought. I mean, they all eventually come back, but I really didn't think he was going to be. But, so, I'll be honest, my initial reaction was, I was kind of angry. I was kind of pissed. I was like, really? This is dumb. This is stupid. But that's why I waited a few days before I made this video, because I just needed to let a few days go by, really, to just take in the whole situation. So, in 2014, CM Punk was very angry with management. He felt like he should have been in the main event picture and a bunch of stuff like that. They just weren't agreeing with booking and that. And he ended up leaving. There's this interview with Punk. You guys could just look it up anywhere on YouTube. He pretty much said, they was talking about WrestleMania 29, his last WrestleMania. Vince, you should just put me in the main event. If you don't think I'm worthy enough, you should just fire me. And it's like, dude, that's not even being trying to compromise at all. I mean, and in that year he went against The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Like, it just came off as unappreciative to me. But, then after that, a whole bunch of years go by. He ends up signing with AEW. And for a year, it was amazing. I was very happy, this and that. But what really turned it around for me was that big social media scrum when Punk and Tony Khan, they were at a press conference. And Punk started talking shit about Colt Cabana and his mother's family and started just trashing a bunch of wrestlers. And it was like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you've only been here like a year, and then, over the next couple months, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, there was a bunch of altercations backstage. Same with Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, which ultimately led to Punk getting fired, I believe. I mean, the whole thing is kind of, seems like there's a lot of red tape, but you get the gist of it. So I kind of looked at it as, maybe it wasn't his fault, but at the same time, I think his shit attitude, I think, just makes people not be able to like him. And I think that's a big part of what gets in his way. But anyway, so he's in WWE now. Like I said, I was angry about it because the stuff I just mentioned, I feel like his attitude might be a real Debbie Downer, might bring a lot of stuff down. But, a few days later, now that I've thought about it, I mean, I hope it goes good for him. I hope it's a fresh start. I just hope no drama and anything comes. I hope he's in good spirits. I mean, in AEW, it was like that for like a year, and then it started kind of going downhill. So, I'm hopeful that hopefully he will, it won't be bad. He'll enjoy it. There won't be any altercations with anybody. And then, also, even if I like it or not, dude, you know how much money this is going to make WWE? It's really amazing that it's like AEW and WWE or any organization. It's like the fans are totally different. AEW, they're like, good, screw you, get out of here, Punk. And then everybody's happy for Punk returning at Survivor Series. So, I don't know. I'm going to try and be optimistic about it. I mean, honestly, he kind of left a bitter taste in my mouth, but I'm going to try and let that go, and I'm just going to try and give it a restart. Alright, so now that we got the Punk stuff over with, Randy freaking Orton. You know, they do the War Games match. It's the final match. Um, JD McDonough, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and Priest, I believe. I'm sorry if I don't remember. And then it was Rollins, Zayn, Jey Uso. Oh, Drew McIntyre. I'm sorry, on the other team. Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, Randy Orton, and the one other guy. I'm so sorry, I forgot. But Randy didn't come out until he didn't come out in the War Games cage. He came out at the final entrant of the War Games match. He came down. He looked great. He first one back. This has got to be an honor for Dominic Mysterio. First RKO from Randy Orton back, and then dude, you go to the JD McDonough RKO off the top of the cage, man. That was absolutely insane. He looked fantastic. Randy just looked so happy to be there. After the match, high-fiving his teammates, just seeming really happy and stuff like that. It was really great. Michael Cole said he got back from spinal fusion surgery, so it seems like that definitely is confirmed. But then, Randy Orton, he's walking out of the arena, holds up both his hands, 10 fingers, basically seeming like he was saying, I got 10 more in me. Even if he only had a few years left in him, I would be so happy with that. I'm happy he's coming back. It looks like he's very healthy. I mean, dude, you look at his arms, his freaking biceps and everything. He's jacked. He's got abs and everything. He looks really great. So it'll definitely be interesting to see. Monday Night Raw is definitely going to be a big one tonight, so definitely have to check that out. It's going to be really good, I think. And I kind of should have mentioned this before. It's about the CM Punk thing again. As CM Punk was on the stage, Seth Rollins was down at the ring. Corey Graves, Michael Cole, Sammy, other guys were holding him back. Rollins was like flipping him off and yelling at him and that. And, he might actually be mad, but at the same time, it's been rumored a while that it will be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, so that might just be to get some heat. It's reported that Drew McIntyre was angry, but they said that he just walked out due to camera cue. But, I mean, no matter what, if it's for story or not, I'm sure there's some people that aren't happy. They're probably worried about him as well, with the attitude-wise, but I mean, we'll just have to see how things plan out. Now, we kicked off the night with the women's War Game match. This match was incredible. It was awesome. I think Io Sky or Kairi Sane got to the top of the cage, put a garbage can on them, and jumped off the cage onto the crowd. I mean, even though that group of people is standing down there, you're putting the garbage on your head, and you pretty much are jumping. It's like diving off a diving board blind, and you don't even know what's coming. Very physical match. It was great. A lot of weaponry and stuff like that. There was that part where Charlotte and Becky Lynch hugged it out at the end. That was really amazing. Everyone really seemed on the same page. Bianca Belair whipping people with her hair. Like, oh my god. It sounded so bad. Dude, the one part where Asuka went to spit mist the second time, Bianca sprayed her in the face with the fire extinguisher. That was pretty cool. And then they all sat on top of the cage after. Just a great group moment. I mean, overall, it was awesome. I liked the women's War Games match just as much as the men. So now, last week in the predictions video, I mentioned Carlito going against Santos Escobar. It was supposed to be Rey Mysterio. Then Carlito ended up getting hurt, taken out of the match. And I'm sorry, I don't remember the luchador's name, but he was making his in-ring debut. Last week I said Rey Mysterio or Carlito was going to win. But if I knew it was that new guy that never debuted on the roster yet, I definitely would have said Santos. I'll be honest, I haven't really watched a lot of the Santos Escobar stuff. But man, watching the promo, like, he looked like such an asshole. Like, it was great. I think they should definitely capitalize on this. It would be really great, but yeah. Another thing I forgot to mention about the men's war game as well is Rhea Ripley came down with Damian Priest Money in the Bank contract to try and cash it in, and that's when Randy Orton's music hit, and he came out to end the match. But yeah, guys, I know this video's kind of been all over the place. It's basically kind of just been a Survivor Series rant type video, but the main thing was CM Punk returning in Chicago. I was still more excited about Randy Orton, but I know people are gonna have a ton of opinions on this, so comment down below what you thought of the show, like the matches, but also CM Punk's return. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of about it. I hope everything goes good. I'm really gonna try and warm up to the idea, but yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. So comment down below what you thought of the show, all the returns, what you would have done different, and that's it. I will end up seeing you guys in the next video.